The invisible system that decides who gets rich and who stays stuck. Most people think wealth is about how much money you make. It's not. Two people can earn the same salary, live in the same city, and work just as hard, yet one slowly becomes free, while the other stays trapped forever. The difference isn't intelligence. It isn't discipline. It isn't even hard work. It's position. There is an invisible system running underneath the economy. And that system quietly decides who builds wealth, and who never escapes. If you understand how this system works, your entire relationship with money changes. Because you stop trying to run faster inside the machine. And start trying to change where you're standing inside it. Most people never even realize there is a machine. They think money is just something you earn. But money is not just income. It is power, timing, and position inside a system. And the system does not reward effort. It rewards leverage. Let's start with a simple but uncomfortable truth. If you stop working, your income stops. That means your life is being powered by one fragile thing: your continued ability to show up. No matter how good your job is. No matter how smart you are. No matter how much you're paid. Your entire financial life is balanced on a single point of failure. Most people call this normal. But from a system's point of view, it's extremely risky. Because you're not building a machine that produces money. You are the machine. This is why two people can both make $5,000 a month. One is safe. One is trapped. Let's make this real. Meet Alex and Brian. Both are 35. Both make about $5,000 a month. From the outside, their lives look almost identical. Same city. Same kind of apartment. Same kind of car. Same kind of lifestyle. But under the surface, they're in completely different games. Alex is a senior employee at a decent company. His entire life runs on one fragile chain: job, salary, bills repeat. If that chain breaks, everything stops. Brian also works. But part of his income comes from something he owns. A small YouTube channel. Or a simple software tool. Or a niche website. Or a tiny online business. It doesn't make him rich. Yet. But it keeps paying him even when he's not there. Now watch what happens over 5 years. Alex gets raises. Brian reinvests. Alex upgrades his lifestyle. Brian upgrades his position. Alex becomes more comfortable. Brian becomes more independent. And here's the scary part: at no point does Alex feel like he's doing anything wrong. He's doing exactly what he was taught. He just doesn't realize he's playing a game where the ceiling is built in. This is the invisible system. It doesn't care how hard you work. It only cares where your money comes from. If your income comes from your time, you are renting your life. If your income comes from things you own, you are building leverage. Most people never cross this line. They spend their entire lives trying to optimize a system that was never designed to make them free. They try to negotiate higher salaries, work more efficiently, wake up earlier, be more productive. All useful. All inside the cage. This is why advice culture is so broken. It teaches people how to move better inside the system. But almost nobody asks the more dangerous question: why am I in a system where my survival depends on permission? Here's the part most people miss. Wealth is not about how much money you have. It's about how many days you can live without needing permission. That's the real metric. Not net worth. Not salary. Not lifestyle. Time. If you can't survive without working, you're not wealthy. You're just well paid. This is why saving alone doesn't change anything. Saving makes you safer. It does not make you free. If you save 10% of your income, all you've done is slightly slow down your dependence on your job. You haven't changed your position in the system. You've just made the cage more comfortable. The real shift happens when money starts coming to you from places you're not physically present. That's the line between workers and owners. This is also why investing matters. Not because it's exciting. Not because it's glamorous. But because it slowly moves you from one side of the system to the other. From income that requires you, to income that continues without you. That's not a financial change. That's a structural change. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. The system is designed so most people never escape. School trains you to be employable. Jobs train you to be dependable. Bills train you to stay obedient. And debt makes sure you never take risks. None of this is an accident. A system built on consumers and workers needs most people to stay exactly where they are. Not because anyone is evil, but because that's how the machine functions. So what do? You don't fight the system. You use it. You start building small pieces of ownership. Not fantasies. Not get-rich-quick schemes. Small, boring, compounding leverage. A portfolio. A channel. A product. A business. An asset. Something that can earn while you're not there. At first, it feels pointless. The numbers are small. The progress is slow. But something invisible is changing. Your position in the system is shifting. You're slowly moving from, I need permission to survive, to, I have options, and options are what real wealth actually buys. This is also why compounding is so powerful. Not just financially. Structurally. Each year, a little more of your life is funded by things you own instead of things you do. Until one day, you realize something strange, you're no longer working because you're afraid. You're working because you choose to. That's freedom. Most people never reach this point. Not because it's impossible, but because it's invisible. There's no dramatic moment. No lottery ticket. No overnight success. Just a slow, quiet shift in how your life is funded. So if you remember one idea from this video, remember this. Wealth is not about earning more. It's about needing less permission. And the only way to get there is to slowly, deliberately, build ownership. If you want to escape the invisible system, stop asking, how do I make more money? And start asking, how do I change where my money comes from? That question changes everything. If you want to understand how money, systems, and wealth actually work, make sure to subscribe to Capital Explained. This channel is about seeing the machine clearly, and learning how to stop being trapped inside it. Thanks for watching.